The changes I have been through in the past 4 years of my spiritual journey has been the hardest challenges I have ever had to face. Yet in spite of it all, I have finally stepped into my new beginning, my promised land, so to speak. And this is my audio web series, my way of celebrating my eternal liberation, where I am safe to be who I am, what I am, where I am. Thank you for listening to my stories and expression. I make room for you as you have made for me. Welcome to Milk and Honey with me, Yaya. Now get you some snacks, sit back, and enjoy the episode. As I sit on my mother's porch, I begin to ask myself, what is it that I'm feeling at this moment? It's a question that I have learned over the past 4 years to ask myself daily, multiple times a day if possible. I find that the key to the answer is and always will be honesty. So I pause, take in the sunshine, a warm breeze of Florida air, and I answer, calm. I feel calm. A calmness that I can say that before the past 3 days I had never felt before. A calmness that I am fully aware of has its own uniqueness and its own special quality. This is a calmness that I have longed for my whole life, at times consciously, but mostly unconsciously. And it's a calmness that I celebrate myself for having discovered, for having earned. The calmness that comes with contentment. A calmness that comes with femininity. A calmness that comes with surrender. I made the decision that the best way I could honor myself is by not to dwell on the shadowy details of my past in this web series. But more so, I am documenting my new beginning, my rebirth. With the past timeline behind me, I am calmly looking forward to the new. New everything. New friendships, new opportunities, new love. Because everything about me is new. Sure, some who may look on the outside may see that I look pretty much the same. But reaching this new timeline was difficult, hard even at times, and this calmness brings with it a quiet awareness, a memory of everything I've gone through to obtain it. There's another feeling I feel right now, and it's an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Although my past, like many others, is stained with heartbreak, abandonment, rejection, and failures, I'm so grateful for every experience. I'm grateful because I can finally see me. And now that I can see me, I can love me, truly love me. This calmness and gratitude I feel in this moment and beyond is a reflection of who I am. It is rooted in my special space of being. So I sit here on my mother's porch, relating to the beauty of the day, relaxing in the embrace of the universe's love for me, and releasing all that was. I've had several new beginnings, I like to think, since I started my spiritual awakening. At least that's what I thought they were. But this one is different. This one feels more official. Because this is the first time I've ever felt whole. This is the first time I've ever felt this protected and this loved. Maybe the others were just as official in their own way. And for sure, I'm sure they were. But this one hits differently. I've been holding on to it for the last 3 days with all of my will, making sure that it gets deeply rooted in my mind, in my consciousness, that I am in a new beginning. I'm watching what I say, watching what I think, and what I come into agreement with. I have even gone as far as to stop eating meat again. Cutting back my unhealthy eating choices, watching what I put in my sanctuary, not just for bodily reasons, but more importantly because I feel I've put my sanctuary in order. Spiritually speaking, it's been cleaned and swept. So, it's my job to keep it that way. And when I consider the high price that I have paid, or should I say the sacrifices I have made, some voluntarily, most involuntarily, I take pleasure in the way I've changed and am changing. I know this without a doubt, though, that the great-grandmother is alive and well, still sitting on her throne. She has nurtured me and taught me how to nurture me. She has loved me and taught me how to love me. She's guided me gently back into a harmony with her, although sometimes I do feel not so gently. But this is an alignment that has healed the deepest shadows within. I can relate now. I can relax, and I can release. Put down my bags and my swords. I don't know, maybe existence in the third dimension has become lighter, pleasant even. For sure, challenges are not as overwhelming for me, but like the calm in the eye of a storm, I feel a sense of safety, and I love that for me. My kids are safe and well. They've gone through with me during my spiritual awakening, and before I made any drastic changes, I was sure to ask them how they felt and if they would be willing to stand with me. Not really having any idea of what was in store, they said yes. And they've done just that. They have stood with me through some of the toughest times. Some things I've endured they don't know about, specifically the spiritual attacks and the warfare I've gone through and have overcame. But I use my experiences and will continue to do so to guide them just like the great mother has done for me. She is the example I follow. And it's taught me how to be a better mom, to be a better woman, to be a better divine being. I know that there is coming an abundance that all three of us will be grateful for and proud of because we manifested this new beginning. And I'm excited to see exactly what is in store for me. I have my desires, my requests before my spirit team. And from what I've heard, what I'm about to receive is far greater than anything I could think to ask them for. Now that is exciting when you think about it. But whatever it is, I can be rest assured that it will be a reflection of me. Thank you again for watching. I hope that while you are here, you find community, reflection, and encouragement to take with you on your journey. Visit my playlist for more of this web series. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on your notification bell so you will know when I am back with another episode.